What's good, y'all? What's good? So today I'm buying my first ever book today, which is kind of crazy to say. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know it's the first book I ever bought for myself. I don't know if I've ever bought a book for somebody else. I think I may have though. But anyway, we going to Barnes and Noble. Finna buy a book. I got my phone on a tripod right now, just to try a different angle. I'm gonna go ahead and head straight there, and I'll let y'all know when I'm there. Let's get. Hey, man, to Barnes and Noble. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie, I'm ducked off all the way in the back because I'm kind of nervous. This is my first video outside of my room, like my first blown out video outside my room. So I'm ducked off in the back with nobody here. I got this big ass light shining in my car. Like it's not even low key for real, but it is what it is. So trying some new content. But the book we buying today is Rich Dad Poor Dad. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I haven't read a book all the way through actual book since I've been like eighth grade. I went into my core memories. Like I was yesterday, I was really just like thinking to myself, why haven't I read a book since eighth grade? And the answer I came up with is in eighth grade. Eighth grade was the last time I got to pick a book that I actually wanted to read. Like I remember at the end of my eighth grade year, we had to pick. We could pick any book we wanted to. Our teacher had to approve of it, of course, but we could pick any book we wanted to, and we had to do a project on it. And I remember the book I chose was Ungifted, and I actually really liked that book. Like I enjoyed that book for real. I feel like the memories of going through school, having to read all the stuff that I didn't want to read that was boring to me, that's what put in my mind that I really hated reading for real. When I was in high school, I took all AP classes. And AP classes are like classes in high school that you take for college credit, and they're like a step above pre-AP and AP. They're like a step above regular classes. And I would look in those classes, and most of the people in those classes did not look like me. Like shout out to everybody in those classes. They were super smart. I made some friends in there. That's the truth. Most of the people in those classes did not look like me. And so to try to fit in with other people, I don't want to say I try to make myself look less smart, but I guess that's what it was. But in a sense, it was kind of cool to not read. So anybody asked me when I read books, I always say, bro, I don't read, bro. Like y'all really reading for real? You feel me? And it's kind of dumb really talking about it right now, but that's really what it was for real. And I believe it's my junior year. I think I was in this English class, and we had to read and annotate in a certain amount of time. I think we got like 20 minutes to read a passage and then annotate. First of all, I hate annotating, bro. Like that's one of the worst things ever. I hate annotating. Like I could read something and then talk about it, but to have to read it and then write down what we saw, annotate certain things, and then my teacher telling me like that's not what you were supposed to get from that. I hated that. I just felt like I was kind of lagging behind in those classes because I felt like I wasn't reading and annotating as fast as everybody else. I felt like everybody was a step ahead of me, which they probably were. Honestly, they probably were. It kind of put me down, but I'm trying to break old habits and create new ones to better myself. I think that's all about growth, and I'm all about growth. You feel me? I've been all about growth in my adult years, and I'm just trying to, like I said, build new habits. And I picked the book Rich Dad Poor Dad because, like I said, I'm trying to make myself more educated. And what other book would you pick? I read about it, about financial literacy, and I'm all about my money. You feel me? I watch a lot of videos on a lot of influencers and famous rich influencers who have read this book and say it's a good book to read to start off with. But also, this is not the first time I've heard about this book. Like when I was a kid, my parents used to go to these meetings and they used to talk about Rich Dad Poor Dad all the time, man. This when I was like 8, 9, or 10 years old. This is when I was real young. And when they was talking about it, obviously I was hearing it because I remember it. Because I remember them talking about it. But when they're talking about it, it's not like I'm in depth listening to what they're talking about. You feel me? That's not what's on my mind at that time. I'm honestly probably sleeping through them meetings or just ready to leave. Like I said, it's not really my first time hearing about this book. And so I'm gonna start wasting our time though. We about to go in this bookstore, see if we can find this book. I hope it's not too hard. You feel me? I've been in Barnes and Nobles before. I remember I was looking for a book and I couldn't find it. And what's crazy is I work in a bookstore, so like I felt like I should be able to find the books, but I feel like they're just built a little bit different. So I don't know how they're organized, but we about to go in here see what's up, man. Let's get it, man. All right, y'all. So I'm walking in here. Finna see if I can find the book myself first. We finna see. I'm probably not gonna be able to find it, but it's, I'm like that. I'm not gonna lie. I found it. I really like that for real. All right, hey, I found it. I'm a beast. I like that. See. I told you I worked at a bookstore, y'all. I'm good. I like that. Hey, I like that, bro. It took me like, I thought it was gonna take me like 10, 20 minutes to find the book. It didn't even take me 5 minutes to find that book. Since I walked in the store, it didn't even take me 5 minutes. It took me like 2 minutes to find that. I'm like that. Come on, really like that. But let's get back in this car.
About money and respecting my Jones. You see me might play around, but I got bodies on my dome. Shot a nigga at 15, I never look back since. Slam dunk, I out my arm in the rim like I'm Vince. Her with bandana purple, outfit purple, right like I'm Prince. I'm a money making nigga, but I can't go out like Mitch. I bet them bullets change the subject. Why you stop?
Look at the house though. You feel me? Here the book is right here. I don't know if I told y'all yet, but the goal is to read at least like 30 minutes every day, like 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes when I get from work. You feel me? I'm gonna show my parents I bought this book. They probably gonna be like, "Bro, why you buy that book? We probably got somewhere sitting around the house somewhere." I'm gonna be like I feel like I had to buy it for myself. You feel me? I feel like when you buy stuff for yourself, it gives you some accountability to have to do it. It's different when you spending your own money. That's probably not in this book. Robert probably didn't say nothing about, if he probably would be like, you should have just got the book from your parents, but like what's good with you? But yeah, I just feel like I had to buy the book, and it wasn't really nothing really expensive. But yeah, I'm back home. It's 7:38. I'm trying to start eating before 8, but I'm probably not gonna eat till 8:30 today. But yeah, I'm back home. Got the book. We gonna see what's talking about. I know y'all saw Kyson that he was on his other page reading. That's not gonna be me. You feel me? I ain't gonna be on here reading this book to y'all unless y'all want me to. But then again, it's gonna have to be a lot. It's gonna have to be a lot of y'all that want me to read in front of y'all. I'm not just about to read this book in front of y'all, but I hope to learn a lot of stuff from this book. I'll probably talk about it on here when I'm like done, halfway done, or even like a quarter of a way. Tell you what I done learned. But it's a nice book right here. I ain't gonna lie. It's a very very smart man. He knows what he's talking about. Elite ball knowledge, if you know what that's from. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm about to go in this house real quick, eat me some dinner, read, probably watch a little TV, watch a couple shows, maybe get on the game. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, hey, I'll see y'all, man. Peace.